Welcome to Have You Read It, the channel where we bring books to life, one summary at a time. Today we're diving into Parmy Olson's Supremacy, how Sam Altman and Demis Hassabis battled for control of AI and humanity's future. This book isn't just a story about two brilliant minds. It's a deep exploration of the often unseen forces shaping the future of artificial intelligence, a future that's arriving much faster than many of us realize. Our story revolves around Sam Altman and Demis Hassabis, two figures whose ambition and vision have propelled them to the forefront of the AI revolution. Altman, the entrepreneurial prodigy behind OpenAI, and Hassabis, the neuroscience PhD and gaming whiz who co-founded DeepMind, both began with noble aspirations: to build artificial general intelligence, or AGI, for the benefit of humanity. Altman's journey began in the unlikeliest of places, the conservative heart of St. Louis, Missouri. A high school hero who challenged norms and championed the LGBTQ+ community, Altman found his calling in the nascent world of online chat rooms. These digital spaces provided a sense of belonging and sparked a realization that technology could connect people in profound ways. This led him to Stanford, Silicon Valley, and the creation of Looped, a location-based social networking app. Though Looped ultimately failed, it taught Altman valuable lessons about user behavior, privacy concerns, and the art of navigating the tech industry. The experience also fueled his desire to create something with a larger, more meaningful impact. Meanwhile, across the Atlantic, Demis Hassabis was charting a different course. From a young age, Hassabis displayed an extraordinary aptitude for games, particularly chess. He saw games not just as entertainment but as simulations, microcosms of the real world that could offer insights into complex systems. This fascination led him to design the hit game Buck Theme Park at the age of 17 and later, to co-found Elixir Studios, a gaming company with the ambitious goal of integrating cutting-edge AI into its creations. While Elixir ultimately folded, the experience solidified Hassabis' belief in the transformative potential of AI and his ambition to build machines with general intelligence. Altman's post-Loop journey took him deeper into Silicon Valley's network, leading him to Y Combinator, the prestigious startup accelerator. His knack for identifying promising ventures and his ability to connect with influential figures like Paul Graham, Y Combinator's founder, solidified his reputation as a tech visionary. He invested in various startups, including ambitious projects in nuclear fusion and life extension, reflecting his growing interest in frontier science and his belief in technology's power to solve humanity's biggest challenges. This eventually led him back to the question that had intrigued him at Stanford: the possibility of creating artificial intelligence that could replicate and even surpass the human mind. For Hassabis, the path to AGI took a detour through neuroscience. After Elixir's failure, he pursued a PhD, exploring the mysteries of the human brain and its relationship to memory and imagination. He saw the brain as the ultimate proof that general intelligence was possible, and believed that by understanding its mechanics, he could replicate its capabilities in software. This led him to co-found DeepMind with Shane Legg and Mustafa Suleyman, two like-minded individuals who shared his vision of building powerful AI to solve global problems. As DeepMind gained traction, it faced a critical challenge: funding. British investors were hesitant to back such an ambitious and seemingly far-fetched project. Silicon Valley, with its appetite for futuristic ventures and its network of deep-pocketed investors, beckoned. Through a series of serendipitous encounters, Hassabis secured funding from Peter Thiel and John Tallon, two figures with strong, albeit opposing, views on the future of AI. Thiel, a singularity enthusiast, saw AGI as a necessary tool for progress, while Tallon, influenced by the AI safety movement, worried about its potential to destroy humanity. The tension between these two perspectives would become a recurring theme in the story of AI's development. As DeepMind grew, it attracted the attention of tech giants, including Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg offered a substantial sum for the company, but the deal fell apart over Hasabi's insistence on an ethics and safety board to oversee the use of AGI. This board, composed of experts in AI and ethics, would have the power to control DeepMind's technology and prevent its misuse. Zuckerberg, focused on growing Facebook's advertising business, was unwilling to cede such control. Google, however, saw the potential of DeepMind and its vision for AGI. Larry Page, Google's co-founder, shared Hasabi's fascination with AI and agreed to the ethics board as a condition of the acquisition. This decision, driven by a mix of idealism and ambition, would have far-reaching consequences, setting the stage for a clash between DeepMind's mission and Google's corporate interests. The emergence of OpenAI in 2015 further complicated the landscape. Funded by Elon Musk, Sam Altman, and other Silicon Valley luminaries, OpenAI positioned itself as a counterweight to Google, promising to develop AGI safely and for the benefit of humanity. Its open-source approach, in contrast to DeepMind's secrecy, aimed to democratize AI research and prevent its concentration in the hands of a few powerful corporations. However, this idealistic vision would soon face the realities of funding constraints and the allure of big tech partnerships. As DeepMind flourished under Google's umbrella, it continued to grapple with the challenge of balancing its scientific pursuits with its corporate obligations. Mustafa Suleyman, DeepMind's co-founder, pushed for the company to focus on solving real-world problems, such as improving healthcare, while Hasabi's remained fixated on the long-term goal of AGI. Google, meanwhile, saw DeepMind's AI as a valuable asset for its own business, particularly its efforts to re-enter the Chinese market. The AlphaGo matches, in which DeepMind's AI defeated world champion Go players, provided a publicity coup for both DeepMind and Google, but also raised questions about the ethical implications of increasingly powerful AI systems. OpenAI, facing financial pressures and the departure of Musk, began to shift its strategy. Altman, recognizing the need for substantial resources, orchestrated a strategic partnership with Microsoft. This partnership, while providing much-needed funding and computing power, also compromised OpenAI's original commitment to open-source research and raised concerns about its growing ties to a powerful corporation. Dario Amodei, a leading AI safety researcher at OpenAI, clashed with Altman over this new direction, arguing that it prioritized profit over safety. Amodei and several colleagues eventually left OpenAI to found Anthropic, a new AI safety company that aimed to prioritize ethical considerations. The growing influence of big tech on AI research became increasingly apparent. Google, despite its internal efforts to address bias and ethical concerns in AI, faced criticism for its handling of these issues, particularly its firing of Timnit Gebru and Margaret Mitchell, two prominent AI ethics researchers. Their research paper, On the Dangers of Stochastic Parrots, highlighted the risks of large language models, including their potential to perpetuate harmful stereotypes and misinformation. The paper's suppression by Google sparked controversy and underscored the challenges of conducting ethical AI research within a corporate environment. The release of ChatGPT in November 2022 marked a turning point in the AI race. OpenAI's chatbot, powered by the powerful GPT 3.5 language model, captivated the public with its ability to generate human-like text, sparking both excitement and concern about the future of work and the potential for misuse. Google, caught off guard by ChatGPT's popularity, rushed to release its own chatbot, Bard, but faced setbacks due to factual errors and concerns about bias. The competition between OpenAI and Google intensified, with Microsoft investing billions in OpenAI and Google merging its DeepMind and Google Brain divisions to accelerate its AI efforts. As the race heated up, the voices warning about the potential dangers of AI grew louder. Elon Musk, John Tallon, and other prominent figures called for a pause on AI research, citing the risk of existential threats to humanity. These warnings, while raising awareness of the potential downsides of AI, also paradoxically fueled the hype and investment in the field. The effective altruism movement, with its focus on maximizing the long-term good of humanity, played a significant role in shaping the debate, with some of its adherents advocating for prioritizing AI safety research over other global challenges. The internal dynamics at OpenAI also grew increasingly complex. In a surprising turn of events, Altman was fired by the company's board in November 2023, ostensibly for lack of candor. The firing, which sparked a revolt among OpenAI employees and a swift intervention by Microsoft, highlighted the tension between commercial interests and the company's original mission. Altman was eventually reinstated, but the incident exposed the fragility of governance structures in the rapidly evolving field of AI. The book concludes with a sobering assessment of the current state of AI. Despite the lofty ideals of its creators, the development of AGI has become increasingly intertwined with the interests of powerful tech monopolies. These companies, with their vast resources and control over data and infrastructure, are shaping the future of AI in ways that prioritize profit and market dominance. The lack of transparency in the industry, coupled with the underfunding of ethical AI research, raises concerns about the potential for bias, misuse, and the exacerbation of existing inequalities. The future of AI, while promising, remains uncertain, with the potential for both transformative benefits and profound risks. Thanks for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you never miss our next book dive.